Hello and welcome to Not Fake News, an article out of the Conservative Daily Post by Matthew Bernstein. Boom! Colorado Congresswoman calls up new bill. Democrats now sued for their Sanctuary City Act. The Crypt Keeper and the criminal cryberry Schumer. Democrats like these will have to worry soon. Democrats like this will have to worry soon. If the liberals had their way, they would be doing everything they could to keep the illegal immigrants in the country for some strange reason. Despite the fact that they shouldn't even be here in the first place, liberals want to keep them here instead of enforcing the law. This thinking has affected some of their minds of the liberal mayors. They are going to do what they can to protect the illegals instead of turn them over. Yes, it's stupid, but it's the liberal mind for you. They would rather break the law to keep as many people here as possible. What makes this worse is the fact that some of these Democratic politicians have some sort of immunity involved. However, there is a way to get around that, and it's not going to make the Democrats very happy to hear it. A Colorado state representative announced a bill on Monday that would allow the victims of certain crimes committed by illegal immigrants to sue the state and local politicians that have defied the federal immigration authorities that want to enforce the law. That's sweet. In other words, these Democrats that want to save illegals will be held accountable if these illegals go out and commit a crime. It's logical, and it should persuade some of these Democrats to rethink their statements on immigration. You see the difference between the new articles that we're showing you, everyone? Normally you see pictures of immigrants running over walls and running through. Now, what are you seeing? Police having them sit down while they're detained before they're returned back to their country where they belong. Look, have nothing against foreigners. Come in through the front door legally, and you're welcome. Come here to the United States, work, get a job, build a business, build a house, hire workers, do the right thing. Do not try to kill Americans or hurt Americans while you're here. Why are Democrats continuing to support illegals? Well, that's the big question. If you ask me, it's about more votes, more votes, more votes. They want the votes. That's what I think it is. That's just me. Republican State Representative Dave Williams, a Hispanic, mind you, said he wants to strip the immunity from the Democrats' politicians who place Coloradians in danger because of the sanctuary city policies that have created and continued to implement, as reported by the Denver Post. As the first Latino elected to Colorado House District 15, I think it's important that we do all we can to uphold the rule of law and ensure all communities, regardless of race or ethnicity, are protected from the dangerous policies that are forced on us by radical, out-of-touch politicians who continuously sell out to an unlawful agenda that increases the number of criminals and needless deaths among our fellow citizens, Williams said. Grant this is just the Colorado level, but there is no reason to think that it would become a federal law. Consider all the battles that are going to happen between these sanctuary cities and the federal government. This would be an extra incentive to get it done. Williams called out the Denver mayor, Michael Hancock, by name. This was after he said that he would welcome the sanctuary city label for Denver. Hancock said in a YouTube video, "If being a sanctuary city means that we value taking care of one another and welcoming refugees and immigrants, then I welcome the title," he added. "But if sanctuary city means that our law enforcement officers are expected to do the work of the federal immigration authorities or violate the constitutional rights of our people, we reject that." That's what Hancock said. So what you're saying is that illegal immigrants have the same rights as United States citizens, despite the fact that being illegal is a crime? If they shouldn't be here in the first place, why are you going through so much trouble to protect them? They have more rights than American citizens? These sanctuary cities are going to get people hurt. Take into consideration the case of Kate Steinle. An illegal immigrant murdered her in July 2015, but had avoided deportation because of San Francisco's sanctuary city policies. In other words, they are valuing the illegal immigrants over the safety of native citizens. How else can you explain this? Seriously, this speaks volumes about the priorities of liberals. They would rather make sure that the illegal immigrant that are in the country aren't offended or deported, despite the fact that they shouldn't even be here. They're going to do whatever they can to make these illegals happy and at the same time endanger the people of the country. Now, that won't happen anymore. This bill is going to make politicians responsible for putting these sanctuary policies into place. Hopefully, it will be enough to make sure that they don't continue to support and keep illegals from the federal government. Would you want to be sued? Would you want to be sued for the actions of illegals? Look at them, jumping over the fence. There's got to be at least 10,000 there. This should be enough to send the illegals back. However, we know that liberals are not that intelligent because they continue to defy the federal government and harbor these illegals. I don't think it's that they're not intelligent. I think they're very intelligent. I think that they have a scheme, and the scheme is to get as many people in here so that the next time we vote, they have all the votes. And that's what it's about. It's about votes, everybody. It's about votes. It has gone so far that the Congress has had to make a couple of laws to deny funding to these cities that continue to have these practices. That's the beauty of having a Congress and an administration that is going to get tasks accomplished. If that wasn't bad enough, some of these sanctuary cities have released thousands of illegals. They have done this to defy Trump and the federal government. All this is going to do is put more of the native citizens at risk in case these illegals try to do something. What a great thing these liberals have done for us. Share this article to show that the liberals that advocate for sanctuary cities are going to be liable for legal action should the illegal immigrant commit a crime. Hey, if they are going to do what they can to protect them, then they should be liable for the crimes that these illegals commit. It's simple, and it should discourage liberals from doing this in the future. Thanks for watching. Comment below. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Subscribe and hit the bell button. Give us a like. Really appreciate those likes. And share this with everyone you know. Thanks again. See you next time at Not Fake News.